Oh, hi there. So I've been training a lot. Check out my hench party. Steadyhands is level 86. I opted to take out Snorlax, who's now replaced by this Alolan Sandshrew, who's a glorious little dork. In fact, he shall be made glorious. Here we go. Looks amazing. So I've been training just south of Pallet Town, and I shall demonstrate what I've been doing with a low-level Pikachu. Grab this little fella, level 5, and let's catch some Raticate. Relatively easy to catch. You need to get catch combos, obviously. So for that, 891 experience points. Watch what happens to Pikachu. Just multitudes of levels very quickly. So that's what I've been doing. Do another one for good measure. Another many levels. Excellent. Now the reason I opted to train this way, and oh have I trained. I've trained not just my core team, but I've been training for the Elite Four, was because previously I got whooped by Koga and whatever route that was before, and it was quite embarrassing. So I wanted to get stronger. So today we're going to concentrate our time in Saffron City. First time we've been, and I've got about 15 Pokemon over level 60, which is quite exciting. I can be more strategic. Got to give the guard a cup of tea. Oh, I could do with a cup of tea. Now the first thing that we can do is get a Raichu, I believe, an Alolan Raichu. We've only got a Pikachu, haven't we? Let's utilize one of our Thunderstones. Isn't it great? With his erect tail. I've never done a playthrough with a Raichu before, and I won't be this time. So who do I speak to? Boy? Nope. Complain about Team Rocket. Oh, Raichu fan who came all the way from Alola. Yes, let's trade. Bye-bye, Raichu. Oh, it's a funky looking thing. Not sure about that. It's an electric and a psychic type. That's exciting. There are Team Rocket everywhere in Saffron City. They've got Slivco under control. We'll go and deal with them momentarily. But first, we've got the fighting dojo to do. This is the normal gym. Now we're going to do some interesting things to our party for this fight. So we've got the ever dependable Fiona Flaps, who have not been training that much because she's probably not going to come with us to the Elite Four. We've got a beefcake of a Clefairy called Pixelton and a Drowsy called Dr. Dozelot. We should really evolve these before going into this battle. It'll be fine. And an honourable mention to Captain Chargeton, a Rhyhorn, who may in fact come with us to the Elite Four. But we will see. We've got a level 63 Pidgeot versus a level 32 Macho, who are weak to flying moves anyway. Easy. Apparently Electabuzz are only weak against ground type moves. Let's see how this goes. The drill run. Oh, and it's incredibly effective. I'm hoping my Clefairy Pixelton is going to do me well here. I've not used her in battle yet. Her, him, it's all brand new. Tis a she, and she's already 86. Level 86. She only has Moonblast as a fairy type move. Might be overkill for these matches. Clefairy has wiped the floor so far. Pixelton, I mean. She has a name. See how she fares against this Poliwrath. A bit of Moonblast. And sorted. Not a problem. We get a prize. It doesn't really matter, but let's have a Hitmonchan. I've always picked Hitmonchan. Fighting dojo done. Let's nip and heal. So the reason I opted to do all the training now was because it was difficult to be beaten so epically, and it means I can fly through the game because there's not too much I can say about it anymore. The gameplay is very similar. We're just looking at a story that everybody knows. I believe we meet Blue first. Here he is. And Observite, of course. We've got to battle Blue to make sure that we are up to the task. The last time I came up against an Executor, they ruined me. Let's see how Charizard does here. Sorry, Flamejim. The ever-dependable Flamejim has done us wonders there. Now, I've read in the manual that ground-type attacks do well against a Charizard, so let's give that theory a test momentarily after. So the ground-type attack does not affect Charizard. Yeah, I've just read wrong. So Charizard will take 4 times damage from rock type moves. Like so. Excellent. So to do this efficiently, we can go up to the 5th floor, grab this treat, to battle Archer to get a key card which allows us to roam around the building as we like. As in, there's no closed doors. Should turn up around here. There it is. You doing your grotty article? Oh, it's a double. Tactically, we're gonna use rock move. Well, both of them, but mainly electrode. And it's a bit of a pain in the bum. And it's self-destructed anyway. So it doesn't really matter. Tactics have gone out the window. I'm bored, so I'm using brute strength. We got our key card from whooping them. Now the reason I've come back down to the lower floor, apart from to heal, is, in a slightly OCD way, I'm going to do all of the floors in this building from the ground up. There are 11 of them and over 20 battles to be had. However, I won't be showing every single battle because that would be dull. And we're able to move quickly with our incredibly powerful team. I think this lady is very scared and gives me stuff. Sweet. The reason I'm doing all of these battles is because I am poor from doing all of my training and it's just good business. Oh, Captain Chargeton's evolving. And a Rhydon has arrived. I'm not entirely sure whether he'll be coming with us to the Pokemon League, but worth having. Let's see him in battle. Him. I'm also not streaming this episode. It's just being recorded because I am testing what should be the be-all and end-all of me recording and streaming in 1080p 60 frames a second. It's been a long journey getting here. Long, frustrating journey. So this video I'm hoping will chop together a lot more easily and be slightly more enjoyable to watch. Only for this, because typically for every battle I'd be narrating everything like a loser because of wanting to be interactive with the audience or create opportunities for interaction with the audience. No audience here, which honestly, not enjoying it as much. This recording without the potential opportunity for chatting with individuals feels a bit sad. I think I like the interaction. I like the opportunity for interaction. And if you're watching this, you will have to be watching this on YouTube because this is not being streamed, obviously. My edited videos typically have the interactions with chatters completely cut out because the videos are edited to be about the gameplay and me trying to be irreverent. I need to consult the manual. Whereas actually I probably need to get the chat feed up the screen and include it in the edits, selectively of course. It might be seen as not too genuine to cut out interactions that I didn't enjoy, but it's my stream, so if you don't agree, I don't care. Ooh. Or perhaps I think I get given that later, maybe? I will try later. So I'm hoping this video chops together quite nicely and quickly for you as a viewer. There may well be another video before this, which was also recorded and not streamed, because I was testing another strategy for the highest quality recording, because I've been suffering with analysis paralysis of my streams and wanting it to be the best it can be visually, and up until this point it's been 30 frames a second, which is just not good enough. Whether that video makes the light of day, I don't know. In said video, I take the routes south from Lavender Town and then west towards Fuchsia City, which you don't need to do. You can completely cut out. But I did them for the purposes of money because of all the trading that I've been doing. Oh, I like this Sand Slash, which because it's traded, you can't rename, which is very disappointing. I'm having a bit of a problem because I don't have the badges to command these Pokemon as I'd like, and they're ignoring me, and it fainted. But the 3 specific reasons why it may never see the light of day: 1, it may not have recorded well. I've not checked yet. 2, it will be very short because really the things worth watching in it are that route down from Lavender Town across to Fuchsia City, which is just battling, and boring because number 3, I said that I was going to catch Zapdos at the end of it, which is another optional thing that you can do at that point. Basically, after Fuchsia City, you learn Sea Skim, which 1 allows you to go south of Pallet Town and many other places and train like mad, like you couldn't do before, hence why I have a hench team now, but also travel to the power plant, which is near Cerulean City. I went, I recorded that I went, I caught a Dratini, which was exciting, which will come up later, but whilst I beat Zapdos, I didn't have the relevant berries that made it easy to catch it, so I opted not to save the game, exited, and pretended it never happened. It might not be something I get round to on these videos, but we will see. But the hench team is doing me well. Case in point. I'm on the 7th floor already. I don't know how long the video is going to be up until this point, but it's been an hour and 9 minutes so far since we started. Apparently I can get a Lapras from in here. Team Rocket must be after the Master Ball, a Pokeball that's guaranteed to catch any Pokemon. Foreshadowing. Oh, I got a Lapras for saving everyone. Well, I've not done it yet, sir. Oh, it's pretty, if a bit weird. I'm actually eager for Dr. Dozelot to evolve. Still needs 9,000 points to level up. So I think he will become useful for Sabrina, who is the next gym leader, who I'm hoping to do in this video. This is taking some time. Apparently she's one of 4 Rocket sisters. They needed to add some textual backstories to these individuals because A, they all look the same, and B, they're all named the same. Rocket Grunt. There are, of course, a few big bosses at the end of the Silph Co, of which I will aim to narrate a bit more to give some nice conclusion to all of this. I am getting a decent amount of money. This is why we're doing this. I guess I could just go collecting and selling nuggets, but where's the fun in that? All the workers are panicking. Ooh, it's a Porygon. I don't even know. Are they normal type? Was that even English? Are they of a normal type? The other thing about going through Silph Co meticulously is all the things on the floor that you can pick up. Okay, 9th floor. 9th floor out of 11. We're nearly there. So as a bit of a guide, my Raticate based training regime for Pallet Town was about 3 hours all in all. And I used pretty much all the money that I had on Ultra Balls, but I caught 2 shiny Raticate, if anyone wants those, during the process. But more importantly, I got a diverse amount of Pokemon over level 50 at least, nearly all of them. Most of them over level 70. 3 hours well spent. And I will probably do the same before going up to the Elite Four with 6 Pokemon that I will choose to take with me. Because when you get up there, there's a better place to train, I believe. We need to get this Persian out of the way because on the 9th floor, apparently, there's a nice lady who will heal your Pokemon. And whilst I've only got one that's fainted because Sandslash was not as impressive as I'd have hoped, I have lost the PP of a lot of moves. So I've only got weaker moves available to me. Here she is. It's a nurse. It's a Jenny. Is it a Jenny? What are the nurses called? Nurse Joy. Nurse Joy. Like, these battles are giving us 200, 300 XP each time. That was 600, not too bad. After a few Raticate catch combos, you'd be getting over 1,000 XP each time. So I caught a level 18 Dratini, and I had it at over level 50 in about half an hour. And it means you can be far more strategic. You can train Pokemon that you've caught to then throw in for other battles you're going to have later. Like, I've got Dr. Dozelot, who's psychic, who will evolve into a Hypno eventually, who will be very useful against Sabrina, who hopefully will do after this. A multitude of treats. And that is the final battle of all these grunts on the 11th floor. We get our final treat. There's Giovanni. Need to go and paste him. But first we'll heal on the 9th floor. Then out on the 3rd floor we need to go to a warp pad, which sends us, I believe, into the path of Observite. Here he is. What do you want? Are you going to battle me? Oh no, it's Archer again. Observite is laying his life down. Observite's going for Archer. I'm going for the rest. And who have we got but Jesse and James? Having read and reread the manual, their poison types, Weezing and Arbok, don't do well against ground types and psychic types, of which I have one of each here. So let's see how this goes. Okay, Weezing's gone immediately. Excellent. And now we've got Captain Chargeton's Earthquake, hopefully. Hopefully? Yes, excellent. Oh, and it hit Dr. Dozelot as well. Well, it doesn't matter. Okay, they've gone. Let's get on with this. A lot of talking. Giovanni trying to get the Master Ball. Apparently they had a deal, so this is how business works, folks. The president was once greedy, and the deal turned sour when Giovanni started to use his power to get more. That's life. Don't be a president and don't be a Giovanni. Be somewhere in the middle. How easily can we get rid of this Persian? See how Earthquake fares? Oh, it's fared wonderfully. We are pitting Moist the Blastoise against Giovanni's Rhyhorn. See how a bit of Hydro Pump serves. Gloriously. Giovanni's added a Nidoqueen to his party, which I believe Ice-type moves should do us quite well here. Although Sandslash does not want to listen to me because it is traded and I don't have the badges to control it. This is disappointing to see and embarrassing for all of us. Oh, but Blizzard has been wonderful when it finally listened. Right, let's go get some badges to get you to be obedient. Can't abide disobedience. Giovanni believes that all Pokemon exist for Team Rocket's use. The president's quite magnanimous. So we can give you anything. He's given me a Master Ball to a child. Fascinating. Right, let's go heal up and get ourselves a gym badge. Yes, I beat Giovanni. It was a wonderful and heroic effort. Before we heal, we can speak to this man. It's the guy we met in Silph, and he's given us a Porygon. Oh, it is a normal type. It's a virtual Pokemon. That's the last we'll see of Porygon on this adventure. Useless to Sabrina. Now I have a secret weapon that I've been training for Sabrina. I traded my standard Rattata for an Alolan Alolan, Alola, a Rattata from the Alolan. One of these is actually quite a way off evolving, so I'm going to do something quite alarming and use a rare candy on it. Swap out Sandslash for now, and we're going to use a rare candy on it because we need it to be a bit more hench. Here we go. Oh, it's ugly. Oh, goodness me. Oh, what a shame. It's not as bad as Venusaur, but it's close. The reason being the Alolan Raticate is of a dark type and is therefore totally immune to psychic moves. We've got some more warp pads to go through. I'm even tempted to not even try to battle any of Sabrina's minions. Get round this person quickly. Then down, apparently. Get round her quick. Oh, it's an empty one. Good. Get round this dude. And then we should... Oh no! Oh no. I'm gonna say we should be at Sabrina. We failed at the very last one. We get to test drive this chunky little individual anyway. Problem. So the Raticate was traded so it doesn't respect my orders, and I obviously need this gym badge for it to respect said order. Okay, so that strategy failing, I'm going to remove the Raticate from my party. Slot in Thunderous Steadyhands. He's level 86 anyway. Okay, we're here. Do I need to save the game? Nah. I've got an astonishing amount of very strong Pokemon. We're going ahead with Brute Force. We've got a Mr. Mime opening the bidding versus a level 86 Pikachu. Thunderous Steadyhands, let us show it what we have. No explanation needed, really. We've got a Slowbro next, which is psychic, but mostly water, I believe, as a type. But anyway, also defeated very easily. Oh, we've got a Jinx next. We've not seen one of these before. Let's see what an electric move will do to it. It's gone. It's all gone. This must be embarrassing for her. I do love an Alakazam. I think it's my favourite Pokemon, and I've never owned one. I owned the Pokemon card. It was the only one of the only shinies I ever owned. But that and a Machamp, and it's gone. Well, there we are. And finally, Drowsy evolves. Here we are. The last evolution of the episode to a delightful Hypno. She's not happy. Got a Marsh badge. Oh, it raises the level of Pokemon that will obey you to level 70 for Pokemon that you have received from another trainer. That doesn't help in Raticate's case, because it's over that, because I've been henching too much. Moral of the story is you can be too clever. Oh, it's an opposite Jenny. Oh, she gave me a police set. Popped Steadyhands in the police set. I'm not that law-abiding, to be honest. In gaming context. Oh, we've done well. Lots of evolutions, evolutions, herbs, however you like. Thank you for joining me. I will see you next time.